there's a heightened sense of desperation. So something that happens in the summer is once you get to about like mid-July, right? There's something that for some reason people feel like now this is their time to either whatever plan they had, this is like the end of the line and I have to do it now, or it's like whatever girl you're going after, guy you're going after, like it has to happen now.
Yeah.
And everything about that. And there's like I've seen the weirdest things happen in the summer, right? To where I've seen nope. I'm gonna shit on myself right now. Let's do it. All right, I got a story. Got a story.
Was not a metaphor. Was not a metaphor, people. It's
Game over. Story's over. Everything,
now.
right? So all right. I finally have a story that I can think of that's fucking useful in this situation.
Cool. Shut up for.
All right, everyone quiet down. All right, story time. So like my last it wasn't my last year in college, but like my second to last year in college, right? There was a girl that I was into in my speech class, and like she was cool and everything. I thought she was bomb and everything. Like, if my girl's listening currently, you heard the story, so don't be all like, "What? Who is this?"
Way before you.
Way before you. So, we met in the class and everything. We talked and everything. It was all cool. We vibed out. I ended up asking her out, and she was like, "Yeah, it was cool and everything." And then we started to like do this weird thing, which I don't know why we did it because we were in college, right? But it was like a thing. It was really high schooly, and I remember that because I want to say at that point I was 22 or 23, and I think she was like 20.
Let's go with that.
No, she was either 20 or 21. I'm trying to think.
At least 20.
I can't remember. No, she was definitely 20. So it was like really weird because we would like after like I asked her out and everything like that. We would like sit next to each other like beforehand all the time. We were joking shit. And I wish the third mystery man was here because he could verify for all this stuff, but he's not. But who knows? We would sit next to each other and everything in class and talk and stuff and joke around. But after we asked each other out, it was like this weird like distance of like in class. It was like I was with my people, which was the homie and like a couple other people. She was with her girls, and that was just it. But at the end of class, we always like met up with each other and like walked each other to like the next class or whatever. It was really, 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 really some sissy shit. I'm gonna be honest with myself. It was really like I was soft. I didn't get it. But so I was like, what? I don't do this. So fast forward, okay, so now we get into May, right? I know in my mind summer's coming, right? So we get to May, I'm like, yo, because we had not like had an actual like date yet. So I'm like, okay, cool. Since school's about to be over, yo, we should go get lunch or something. She's like, all right, cool, whatever, bet. Now we go into like June, right? And I'm still not really thinking about it like that. But now I'm like, all right, I gotta make sure that this happens. So like I like this girl. We're talking and shit on the phone and everything. So I'm like, okay, this is going somewhere. So I asked her to go. I forgot where I was gonna take her. I don't even remember. But I asked her to go, and she was like, yeah, sure. Just like I just have to tell you, like when I have time, because she was on the softball team and everything, right? So I was like, all right, cool, bet. Red flag number one. So young me was like, oh, okay. Yeah, of course, she needs time, whatever. But this is a red flag for any single male or anything like that. When a girl doesn't immediately say, like, oh, yeah, or, like, sets a time or whatever, you're like, it's not like you're fucked, but there's either other options, or it's like y'all was cool and something was happening, but now it's like, I don't really care that much anymore, right? So I was just like, yeah, you have shit going on, cool. So we fast forward. Now we're, like, in the beginning of... no, towards like the end of June, so I'm like working and stuff, and me and this girl still talking and everything. So I'm like, I ask her again, hey, what's up with that? We should do this and that. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm going to Arizona. She was like, when I get back from Arizona, we can definitely do that. I was like, all right, cool. She gets back, now it's like July, right? So I remember, I think I was going to either do you remember when summer, or not even summer, do you remember like when the next semester started? In college? Like around what month?
Like middle of January, beginning of February.
No, that's considered spring, right? Because then it's that other when we go back. Because if you didn't go to summer, like when would you go back after you left in May?
I think it was beginning of January. I think that was the beginning.
Nah, nah. Was it? I don't know. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Sorry. So if that's the case, then I was doing a summer semester then. So,
Either way, it happened during summer.
yeah, it happened during summer. So, I'm now doing a summer semester. So now it's hitting like mid-July, right? So here is in my worst moments as a male when it came to a woman. So I'm like, all right, it's fucking the middle of July, all right? So now I'm panicking. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, in my mind, I know, all right, look, she's not fucking with me. Or not, she's not fucking with me. I'm like, I have no chance because like the whole closeness of us being in class together is gone. We are like, I'm back at school. I don't know if she is or not, right? 3, when I asked her about like school and shit and everything, she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there for this semester, but she's like, I might transfer, whatever, blah blah blah. So like now the answer is like real vague and shit, right? So I go back to school and everything. So of course you're all like, oh, you know, when you like someone, you're like, okay, maybe I'll see her. Like,
Yeah, it was
walking
holding
or
on to that
whatever.
hope of
Yeah,
like,
oh,
maybe.
it's gonna come, right? So I'm like walking around and stuff, you know, and still me and her are like talking and shit. So I'm like, hey, you know, what's up with us or whatever? I'm like, which is really really bad.
That's the last like ditch
Yeah,
effort
this
of
is the
like,
last,
hey,
like,
just
you
so
should-
for
yeah.
peace of mind, just so that I could like I knew I asked.
Right. So I'm like, I'm at that point, right? So this is middle of July. I'm like, yo, hey, I know that, you know, we don't have really any like ties or attachments or anything, but I feel like we were getting somewhere and it kind of just stopped. What's going on? Like, are we still doing this? Are we not doing this? Kind of just let me know, whatever. And of course, I got the long text, right?
Ooh.
The long text is like any man knows what the long text does. All right, straight, gay, I don't care. I don't know if the long text affects women. I don't think it does.
I don't think they care.
I don't think they care. Like, because the long text, like, it does something to us to where we know it's about to be really good or I'm about to cuss this bitch.
You know, I think that goes
or
in
this
line
bitch ass nigga.
that goes in line with the argument of when men fall in love, they really do.
Right.
But then when women do, like, it takes them a little while, but they could get out of it like super quick if they need to.
Like, I agree with that statement. Do you guys agree with that statement? We have said that for a while. That was like back in when we used to just talk shit without being recorded.
Yeah.
We always said that the differences between, or the biggest difference between men and women when it comes to relationships is that when a man falls in love, he's all in. When a woman falls in love, she's all in too. The difference is when something goes wrong, a woman can instantly like detach herself instantly, but men can't. Which is why you have situations like men like stalking girls or men being so like stuck on one girl, even though that girl's moved on and everything. That's why, at least in our opinion. What do you guys think? Are we wrong for that and everything? Because I feel like it's primarily men that have those symptoms. But hey, we could be wrong.
That's basically what the long text does. Like, it shoots straight into the whole like.
Yep. Here comes the fear. Here comes the doubt and everything. And like, you don't want to read it, but you gotta read it, right? So mind you, so she was a pro, which I was like, damn it, she got me. So I texted her like maybe at probably like 12 or 1 in the afternoon. She hit me back. I was at I don't know if you were with me either, because I was at Jay's house when she hit me back. But I don't know if you were there. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But she hit me back at Jay's house. So I'm at the homie house. It's like 10 or whatever. We're in his Jay had a green Civic, and it didn't work at the time, but it was his car, right? So we would literally, like, because Jay had just got his license. He was like the last person to get his license. So we would literally just sit in his car that didn't move, and then we would just think about what we would do when he got his car running. Like, it was like, if you guys can't find the greatness in that, then I don't know If you're not
growing up poor.
Yeah, growing up poor was something different, man. So we would be in Jay's Civic and everything, just chilling, joking around and stuff.
Making plans for the summer.
Making plans for the summer and wasn't gonna do shit. All right, didn't have no money. I just started working, so I'm like, I don't even what the fuck. Like car insurance, you have to get car insurance. So yeah, like we're all thinking about all this stuff and everything. So I'm like, man. So my phone goes off. I'm like, damn. Like I see the long text. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's like a. You know, you think and you hope. Maybe it's a, hey, I'm sorry, I've been really busy, but yeah, let's do this and that. No, it wasn't that.
It could happen.
It could happen.
I mean, that's why you send the text out in the first place.
Because you want that to happen, but it never does. So it was pretty much her being like, hey, you know, I just want to say that you're a great guy, which is already stop reading. But of course you can't because you're just hurting yourself.
You have to. You have to know.
So it's like you're a great guy. And I think you're like really cool, but I'm going through a lot right now, and you know I'm trying to focus on school. I just got out of a relationship, and I feel like
and hit you with all the cliches.
All the cliches, right? I'm like, bitch. First of all, I'm the cliche nigga. Like, don't cliche me. Like, but she's hit me with all this shit, right? And then she hit me with the kicker, right? And this is the thing that always gives you that little bit of hope if you believe it, but it's like you have to either know the person who's saying it or you have to just be like dumb as shit. I don't know, but she was like, "You're such a good guy. I can't give you all of myself right now. You deserve you deserve someone who can, right? So of course, me being me, I'm like, fuck that. Like I don't care about none of that. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do like the. So, yes, going back to one of our older podcasts, we said, guys, do this. I'm going to do the double back, which is like, all right, cool. We'll be friends, quote unquote. And then, like, we'll just chill and shit. But I'm going to get you. Don't worry. This is going to happen, right? So she was
no longer for love purposes.
Nah.
For winning purposes.
Now you done pissed me off, right? So I'm like, fuck it. All right, yeah, let's be friends and everything. It's cool. Like, we can hang out. She's like, yeah, let's do that or whatever, right? So, I remember, like, this is what I said. It's middle of July. So, from the middle of July until the end of August, like, me and her kept talking, right? And, like, we're trying to set up hangouts and stuff, but she fucking doesn't come through. I don't come through. I'm not going all the way over there.
Right. You go like, let's make plans. Oh, yeah, this day. Oh, no, I can't this day.
Oh, I can't this day. Oh, sorry, I have to do this. I'm working this day and everything. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Me, same thing, right? So, I'm like, doesn't matter. Cool, right? So then, it was literally, and you were here for this. I remember. No, were you there? Damn it, man. Where were you in all these situations?
With my girl.
Oh yeah. So Mark had a girl. Oh yeah, that's why. So
that's
Mark
why I was gone.
So Mark had a girl, right? So at this point, I'm like, because I liked her so much, I'm like, fuck, man. You know what? I never got to say my piece, right? Which is always terrible if you're a dude. Because your piece don't matter. she's already dismissed you.
Yeah, way before this.
Way before all this. So if you coming back with some piece, now you just looked at it as A, weird, or like B, nigga, stop. Like it's not gonna happen, right? So, we have a saying in the group when it comes to stuff. It's like, I'm willing to go out on, like, I'm willing to die, but I want to go out on my own shield, right? So basically that means whatever you're going to do, you're going to do it. Yeah. How you're going to do it.
To the fucking max.
To the fucking max. If it means that you know, and we all getting goddamn well know this is not going to work, as long as you want to do it that way, then we will let you do it. Unless, of course, nothing like crazy or like suicidal. Yeah. Like that. Nothing like that. I'm talking about like, those,
within reason.
Yeah, those fucking dare to be great situations. Yeah, we have a lot of those in this group, which is sad. But
a lot of failures.
A lot of failures. But there were some wins. There were some big wins. A lot of failures though. A lot of failures. Damn, I just got depressed.
Should we just quit the podcast?
Yeah, I got over this. Like, you know what?
God, sorry guys, last one. We never had to 5 minutes.
Mentally, I was fine before this podcast.
I'm cool. Yeah.
I'm talking to Jay. I'm talking to my other friend Chris. Right, we're at Jay's house again in his Civic, because all great ideas came from that Civic. So we're in the Civic and fucking, I'm like, yo, because they knew about the girl and everything. I'm like, guys, you know, I didn't get to say my piece. I like you know what I'm saying. I don't know if it can work or not. Like,
Hyping yourself
this
up.
is all hype.
This is what people. This is what friends do. They're like hyping themselves up, but they do it around the friends,
Right.
To like get that like, yeah, you should do that.
This is only summer behavior though. Cause in the winter, they're like, nigga, if you don't sit your ass down and shut up, but in the summer, everything's possible, man. So I'm like, you know what? I didn't get my fair shake. All right. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I do.
Yeah, you do a lot, man. You do good shit.
To this day.
To this day, man. You just
ain't no girl ever beat me like she done beat me today.
Nah, man. Nah. You've been good to women too.
I can't go out like this, y'all.
It's wrong what she did.
I'm not gonna go out like this.
It's wrong what she can't go out that way.
So what did I do, y'all? She stopped replying to my text. It's cool. It's cool.
I get it. Yeah, sometimes they're playing hard to get.
Exactly.
Like, you got to do that brave
because
thing.
she stopped replying consistently, though. That's the thing. Like, she'll reply every now and then, so I know this bitch hear me. So you know what I did, y'all?
What'd you do?
Like a real nigga.
Like a real... Mm-hmm.
I found her Facebook.
Yep.
I found that shit.
Yeah, as you do. It's natural.
So it's what I do.
Right there.
And I can see that she's on it. She's active.
That little green dot.
You know it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm going to do, y'all?
What you going to do?
I'm going to Facebook message this bitch.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to Facebook message this bitch.
Simple hello?
Nah, fuck that.
Not even on the first one?
Because she know who I be.
All right, yeah, you don't need to say hello.
They know who I am. Mm-hmm. And plus, my Abby says Dwayne.
Yep.
So she knows.
How many Dwayne should she know?
She don't know a lot.
Mm-mm.
I know she don't know a lot.
Nope.
Bitch. So, I'm going to message her. And I'm going to hit her with, yo, I know everything that we talked about. But I feel like you playing games.
Damn. Oh, she's gonna fall for that one.
You playing games.
She's gonna admit to her faults that she was playing the game.
And
she was
I
just
feel
scared
like
to be with you.
That, you know, we need to see where this can go. Because clearly, you fuck with me, and I fuck with you. This is what, like, the cooler me in my head was saying. But
you know,
what
like in movies where everything works out.
Right? But in, like, what actually was typed out was like, hey...
Bitch! You don't play fucking games, huh?
I'm outside your motherfucking house, bitch! If we don't go to In-N-Out right now, I'm gonna kill you and myself. Dumbass bitch.
Why can't you see I'm a good person?
You know I'm a good person.
Remember that one time in class? You asked for a pen. I gave you one.
We worked together. I walked your ass to practice, bitch.
We had similar interests. You were into softball and the baseball.
You said you liked me.
You can't take shit back like that.
You can't. Because I don't say shit like that.
You won me over.
Head over here. Here's my address right now.
I was just waiting for you to express your true feelings.
No. I know you're actually a fucking roughneck. I just want your big black nigger dick all in me.
Oh, yeah. We put it in.
I'm still on the street, guys. Let's go.
Oh, man. You know that's what those people think, too.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Like, so, of course, I'm, like, hyping myself up. And by all accounts, Chris and Jay were both like, hey, don't do that shit.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing in the crew. We give probably the best advice.
Yeah.
We never take it.
Nope.
We never fucking take it.
Like, I made up the saying a long time ago. I was like, I'm going to tell you what not to do. You're still going to do exactly what you want to do. So we can talk about it if you want, so you can get it out and play it over in your head. But at the end of the day, you're going to do exactly what the fuck you want to do, right? So Chris and Jay, to both their credit, was like, Chris was like a hard, like, don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Jay was more like, cause like Jay's Jay. So Jay was like, I mean, like, I think, okay, it's bad, but also, I mean, if you have to know, I feel like, yeah. But I also think, hey, it's not gonna go how you want it to go, right? So I was like, nah, fuck that, y'all. She gotta hear me out. I'm a North Side nigga. I'm a real nigga, all right? I ain't gonna let some bitch from Gardena beat me, bro. We don't do that in here, all right? I'm all, now, of course, I'm all like thinking about, I'm all asking Jay's big brother, shout out to Vanek and shit. I'm like, nigga, you wouldn't let that happen? And he's all like, I mean, yeah, I guess not. Like,
Oh.
but Vanek's like, niggas going up the deep end, like. So if I ask all the big homies, they all like, yeah, man, like, yeah, just do it or whatever. Do what you got to do, man. So I did that shit, and what was the end result?
Blocked.
No, I wasn't blocked. Actually,
I don't know.
no response was the end result to that. So moral of the story is, niggas do the dumbest shit ever in the summer because they have balls of steel, right? And ladies, you will see this. You will see, this is when dudes shoot the wildest DMs, and you're like, who in the fuck is this? It's like, I never, like, that was my only, like, wild moment as a single nigga. Like, thankfully, right? But that's when I knew that even I pride myself on being very logical. I'm very thought out with all the shit I think about, right? That was the one time I was just like, whoa. Yeah, she had me. I was and it was funny because Mark always be like, hey man, when you're in it, you don't know. Like you'll do some shit that I was like, nah, nigga, that's you. That ain't me.
It was me, but to be fair, it's everyone.
Like, that ain't me though. That ain't Big D. To this day,
I can't believe we used to call you that.
That's not
what a big word. I mean, Big D.
What up, big bitch? I mean, Big D.
How many are old enough to get that reference?
But yeah, so she had me all in my feelings, and yeah, I looked dumb as shit. And of course, after that, I learned a valuable lesson, and my woman career was a lot
to
better.
Close your heart off and never try for anything, and never put yourself out there.
Never ever.
It'll just lead to heart ruin.
And then you force a woman into marrying you.
Exactly.
That's what you do.
You trick them.
Like
you pay them a whole bunch of money.
My girl
Pretend to be my
me.
beard.
My girl doesn't love me at all. My girl doesn't even speak English. All Spanish. We don't even communicate.
It's all hand gestures. Broken English.
Moral of the story is that's a summer.
Yeah, summer it's a time to do shit. And I really think it's because we said in the beginning. I think it's because we've been like coaxed into thinking from like movies, TV, books, whatever. This is when you're supposed to do all this stuff, but really, it's like the same person like, oh, I gotta wait to get into shape. I gotta wait to. It's like no, you don't. You just fucking start doing it, man.
Don't wait for the summer to have these like miracle thoughts about things and stuff like that. Like it's the chance of it actually happening are so slim, it's ridiculous. Yeah. B, you are gonna be a better person if you instill these ideals and shit throughout the whole year and take it into like your whole life instead of doing it for 3 months. So that is the moral of this podcast. All right, the summer is coming. Greatness will happen. Also, a whole bunch of failures will happen. Right. At the end of the day, please be mindful that whatever positive choices that you've made in your life, keep them going for the rest of the year and hopefully into the rest of your life. Anything negative that you've cut out, leave it in the past. It's negative. It's gone, all right? Moral of the story is that bitch never hit me back. Look, Chris... No, I'm playing.
Now who's married? You single, I'm married.
I'm getting money.
Who won is the thing.
Who won? I'm getting money. My girl better than you. You know, that's the main nigga like statement that you gotta make when a girl like broke your heart. My new girl better. Like,
better than you.
Ass fatter, okay?
I don't know the rest of it.
But yeah, like the moral of the whole thing is summertime is a time for a lot of joy, but also please be mindful that this will carry on into the rest of your year or life. So please be careful out there. Make the right decisions, make the right choices. Have fun because it's summertime. So hey, if there's that girl that you're looking at and you're like, hey, I need to get at that, get at her. Screw it. If there's vice versa, if there's a dude you guys are looking at, ladies or guys whoever, like, go do it. All right? Try to see what happens. Also, I would say the same thing for people in relationships. Yeah, that's right. If you are like, you know what? I don't know. Summertime is the best time to try it. Because the only time that it's going to make sense. You try to, like, say we need a break in the wintertime, nigga, you crazy. What?
we just survive. We're hunting.
It's cuffing season. You don't take breaks in cuffing season. What are we talking about? Like, the summertime is the only time that it's acceptable because you can walk away because there's other women. She can walk away because there's other men or whoever, and you guys can find yourselves. And if you guys feel like, hey, you know what? I like you more than anyone else, then you can come on back. Sometimes what happens. Also, be safe out there. Don't play with niggas who sell drugs. Don't play with niggas who gangbang because it will happen to you. I swear it will. Also, my number one tip for the summertime is all fades are on in the summer. I don't give a fuck, all right? You should be on point in the summertime. If you ain't a fighter, you better learn because it's going to happen in the summer, all right? So that's my last tip. I don't know if you got any tips, Mark.
Nah, just have fun. Enjoy yourselves.
All fades welcome in the summertime.
Welcome, yeah.
All fades welcome. We out here, all right? Bro, that's the only time niggas want to fight, man. It's always the summer. In the wintertime, it's too cold to fight. In the summertime, niggas get bold. That Vegas story was the summer. Think about that, y'all.
There wasn't. They don't know about the Vegas story.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when we get to 500, I'll tell you the Vegas story. Me getting banned from Vegas for life was in the summer, okay? So, hey, I'm telling you. It happens in the summer. It goes down in the summer. But, Mark, hit him with the plugs.
You can find us at youtube.com/howdoiknowyou. You can find us on Instagram, #HDIKY1. On Twitter, at howdoiknowyou1. My personal one everywhere is Mr. Lucky005.
And my Twitter is DCJunior13, and my Instagram is DCJuniorBFSB. I wish I could make my Instagram DCJunior13, but someone has it. So if you guys want to spam them and tell them to give it to me, that'd be great, because I would like it.
Yeah, just bug them and shit.
Because I am cooler.
You're not the real Dwayne.
You're not Dwayne.
You're not 13.
Guys, I'm 13.
A very built 13.
Very built and
I'm a 27-year-old living with a random 13-year-old.
but we both pay rent, so it works.
It's fine, yeah. Is that it?
Also, you guys have gotten us to... We're going down to the wire now. I think we're about, I want to say, 143, 42 subs away from 500. As I've been saying, once we get to 500 subs, this podcast, so the audio podcast, will no longer be on YouTube. You guys will we'll still have clips and stuff, and we'll have workout Wednesdays and whatever else we can come up with content-wise and everything like that for you guys. But the actual podcast will be on a streaming service. So if you like the podcast, want to hear more of us, want to keep in touch with us via the podcast, you will have to go to a streaming service that we're going to be at. We don't know where yet. Hopefully, by the time we get close to it, maybe you guys can come up with some ideas or comment in the comments and be like, hey, you guys go to iTunes or Spotify or whatever. Or, I don't even know. There's so many. But let us know because it is coming down to the wire. Once we're gone from YouTube, we are gone. Not coming back. All right?
Unless they offer some money.
Then we're going to be some big ass hoes.
Money speaks. Oh, hell yeah.
Big old freight. So like I said, the clips you guys see will still be on the YouTube, but everything else regarding the actual audio and the whole podcast will be on the streaming service. So please subscribe for the clips and stuff, but be mindful, keep in touch with us. You will know when we know where we're going to go at, and we're going to announce it, so you guys can hopefully switch over to that streaming service and listen to us there and have some fun and get us to up those charts wherever we decide to go.
Where we deserve to be.
At the top.
You know it. We know it. Let's make
hopefully, once we're at the top, we can bring you guys with us.
Yeah, totally.
And then that
was totally the plan.
That's the plan that Art just failed to mention.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But, as I always say, if I don't know, you don't know.
Who really knows?
How do I know you? Thanks for watching. Guys, be careful out there. Summertime is on. It's approaching. It's not approaching. It's here. Summer's here, man. So, stay dangerous. Everything else, fuck these bitches. Get money.
Fades welcome.
All fades welcome. Peace.